Spring is here, and along with the warmer weather come the insects. The first of the household pests to rear their heads in our home is usually the small honey ant. They go by a few names: false honey ant, sugar ant, and winter ant. These ladies are tough to get rid of. The colony can have multiple queens. They have a much larger active period than other ants, and they don't seem to be bothered by competing colonies. In the past, we've used taro liquid bait to good effect, but it's rather expensive. And since the colony can have multiple queens, you have no guarantee of actually killing them all with just one bait. As it turns out, the liquid baits use common boric acid, or borax, as their active ingredient. Putting that knowledge together with what I already know of the ants, it's not too hard to draw a recipe for my own baits. Here's what you'll need: 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of borax powder, and a couple of cotton balls to soak it up, and a couple of waterproof little lids or something to make disposal of it easier when they dry up. The first thing you'll want to do is bring your water to a boil. That'll take a minute. And once your water starts to boil, add your sugar and give it a good stir. What you're wanting to make is a simple syrup. Preferably not too runny. You want it to be able to be soaked up by the cotton and not stick to everything in the world. Heat down a little bit. Once the sugar is dissolved, like now, we'll add the borax. And dissolve it also. Now that it's pretty thoroughly dissolved, you can see the bubbles starting to get real thick. That means the syrup is just how we want it. Turn the heat off and pour it in our water container again. And add our cotton balls and let them soak for 5 to 10 minutes. While we wait for that to soak, on a side note, if you plan on reusing your pan, you might want to go ahead and give it a good rinse. The sugar will pretty much coat the pan indefinitely. It's very difficult to get burnt sugar back out of a pan. So give it a good rinse after you're done. If you're curious about borax, it's actually fairly safe for humans. It does have a poison warning. You don't want to get it in your eyes, and you don't want to swallow it. If you do, it probably won't kill you, but you still need to, call poison control. It's a soap booster for laundry. Use it in household cleaners and stuff. It's actually very versatile and mostly safe for humans. For ants, though, what it does is it causes severe dehydration and gas buildup in their systems, which they can't pass like humans can. So it's a relatively slow death for them, but it gives you the chance to get the poison back to the colony, where they will share it with the rest of their colony mates. So it could possibly wipe out the whole colony. Had to make a quick change. The little lids that I had were way too small, and the cotton ball in their syrup just oozed right out of the thing. So what I have here are little appetizer plates. They're disposable, or you can wash them again. They're semi-disposable, I guess. But yeah, take your cotton ball and a little bit of the syrup. You don't want it to get dried out, so a little extra won't hurt nothing. As you can see, they soak up quite a bit of the liquid. And then we will take these to our ants. This is one of the popular areas for our ants in our house. They like to come to our bathroom sink because it has a small leak, just enough for them to get a drink. Right now they don't seem to be very active, but I do see a couple of scouts running around. It's just a matter of time before one of them finds it and lets everybody else know that there's a sugary treat to be had.